but it's time for me to hit the button. I have hit the button. Yeah, I need to make sure that actually it's... Okay, yeah, good. Tell me if the audio is no good, because XSplit updated, and we all know what that's like. So here we are at the Deva head queue, though. So the Diva head queue. Head queue? Or H quarters. So Deva. So it's Sophia and Jerome. So words reach them that the Federation have finished their mass-produced mass production Aquarian. And Jerome's a dipshit, and he says it's great because that means the Federation can fight fallen angels now. And then Sophia's like, yeah, but couldn't they only make that because of the data of the original Aquarian that you had to give them to maintain our autonomy? And Hudo is obviously not very happy with that. Okay, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? And Jerome's argument is that the angels aren't the only enemies that humanities have, and the G-Trooper project has been set back, so they needed to make something new right away. And then Sophia's like, what are they going to do about the pilots? Have they figured out how to make elements? And Jerome's like, well, I haven't heard anything like that. And then Sophia's like, and so what if they use these mass-produced units against other humans, huh? But Hudo seems to have an idea of who will be chosen to pilot one of these, and he's going to go off and check a thing. Meanwhile, on the Ginga Go, so the Galaxy 5, Galaxy Go, better Butterfly Go. So here's Dewey on his new ship, and he's with Dominic, and he's talking to him about the limit of questions, which is the Corellians awakening during the dimensional collapse, and it's called the limit of questions. And Dominic is like, I thought that was purely hypothetical, but the Agartha Squad's analysis has shown that it is real, and it's gonna happen in 2 seconds if we don't do something about it. And Dewey tells Dominic that whether the world has a future or not depends on them. And Dewey thinks that the Scub Coral is going to copy everything in the material world into information, and then once this physical world collapses, they'll move to beyond the event horizon. And that's what the Agartha Project says. Yeah, event horizon. That's what the Agartha Project and Adrock foresaw. Not just the limit, but how the coral will think and react once the limit of questions is reached. And Dewey thinks that this limit would never been a problem if the Scub Coral had just, stayed fucked off. And Dominic is like, oh yeah, the stories of how our ancestors fled our homeworld because it was destroyed by a calamity, and then they arrived at the Promised Land. But the bud of the coral landed in that world, coming from somewhere else in their universe, and thus began the shared history of humanity and the coral. And Dewey doesn't really give a shit about any of that, except for the bit where the Scub Coral, the foreign invaders, need to be destroyed. Dominic is there. Okay, but is it absolutely impossible for both sides to coexist? And Dewey says he sees no reason to share the Ark with an invader that never once apologised for barging in. And he chooses to live here, even if he must destroy the Ark himself. And he'd do it, despite the damage to humanity and the world itself that would result from his actions. And that's why he'll be using that thing. Are he's going to be using that. And obviously, and then Dominic is like, when you say that, you mean anemone, right? And Dominic says, please don't. Yeah. So he's like, you mean anemone, and please don't call her that thing. She's a person like anybody else. And then Dewey just is like, just cackles. And he's like, what the hell? And he's like, sorry, I'd forgotten that. Never mind. But he tells Dominic to take the newly developed mechs and the Jurgen squad and wipe out ZEUTH in the Gecko state. And while Dominic will be off doing that, he's going to be working on finishing the Ginga Go and finding out where the Scub Coral's nucleus is. And that's where the final battle for the world's future will begin. Meanwhile, on the Gecko Go, Garrett's not feeling great. We go into the Vodara Shrine, and even though he knows the Corellians are a big issue that needs to be dealt with, he's still worried what Tifa's going through, being, kidnapped by Logos. Apala has half a mind. Sorry. She has half... Look at her round fucking head. But no, she's got half a mind for the Freedom's people to head over to space on their own and rescue her. And then Reika's like, hey, Splinter and ZEUTH would be very dangerous right now. And Sirius agrees, and it would inevitably lead to our defeat if we consider the scope of the enemies we need to contend with. And also, Chimera Squad might ambush us again. And then Garrett's like, yeah, I know all that. And Sirius is like, please, do not act on impulse. Because while your head might understand our situation, the heart is a different matter. And then Apollo just says, hey, Garrett said he understood. And then it's just like, yeah, well, we must act rationally, okay? And then Apollo's like, geez, what's wrong, Sirius? Something got you on edge? Something crawled up your butt? What the hell? And Reika figures it's understandable, considering the shock everyone got because Laven and the Chimera is betraying us. And then Sirius is like, oh, you need not worry. I'm fully confident in my ability to maintain a serene heart, says man, shaking with anger. And, yep. And then Apollo is like, nice angry face, dude. Real serene heart. Nice. And then Sirius is like, what, you're not going to do anything? And Sirius is just like, no, you're right. I apologise for my rudeness, everybody. And then here's Norb. And so Norb's watching, he can tell that Sirius is real upset. And then Matthew's like, hey, if you could see you so upset, maybe you should stop eating pizza and go give them some sagely advice, oh enlightened monk. And then Norb goes, nah, young people grow by working through their own problems, I ain't intervening. And then Gainer's like, or do you mean you can't be bothered to go over there? And Norb's like, I mean, whatever. And then Sarah's just like, are you really the Vodarak's greatest monk? And then Holland's like, hey, I'm not going to say anything about that great bit, but he is a legit monk. And then Renton asks about the Vodara Shrine we're headed to, and it's the seat of the Vodarak religion. In this world, it's more a shell of its former self, because it used to be bustling. The shrine is also located by the Great Wall, as Hap says here, Great the Wall or no? And that's a special region in the Promised Land world, covered by a big cloud and it's completely impenetrable. It disappeared after the first break, and Holland is like, hey, Norb, you give him more details. And I was like, what, me? And then Renton is like, will we be able to find a way to talk to the Corellians if we head to the shrine? And then Orb's like, I don't know, might be able to find a clue. And then Kay and Moen were like, this is a bit wishy-washy, dude. And Orb's like, hey, be patient. Whatever happens in there will rely solely on Renton and Eureka. And he wants to know how you're doing. And then there's someone they're going to meet in the shrine, and her name is Sakuya. And she's Norb's first love. And then Kay's like, wow, this guy, romantic, huh? And then Sarah is like, that is still pretty vague for me, dude. And Norb's like, I'm not saying anything else, because I don't want to spoil the impact of the kids meeting with her. And Roma's deep in thought. Hayato asks if he's going to follow up Garrett and Sirius's worrying, and he's like, oh yeah, we need to communicate with the Corellians, but what about the 100 Demon Empire though, right? There's the fallen angels and aliens, and all of it's going to be left unchecked because we're going to this shrine. Why does he have to fire him symbolize that? Because it's a little lotus, isn't it? And Kirikan figures the same, and we wouldn't be able to stop them if you tried to do a large scale up before, if all the demons come together. And so Quinstein has been trying to get info from Terrell and Aphrodite about their future plans using non-invasive methods like hypnosis, says Marion, but got no results. But the problem isn't their willpower, it's just that they generally don't know what the Alliance is doing from here on out. But from what we've seen of their moves so far, Julie here figures it's not going to be long before they act again. Benkei. He doesn't like waiting around. But then Professor Kazumi walks in. He's like, "No need to worry, Benkei." And she's like, "Whoa, Professor, I thought you were still in Trinity City." And he's like, "Tsukikage and Quidstein have claimed the place for themselves." Ugh. And considering we might get new information on the Corallians at the shrine, he wanted to be there in person. So she is like, "Okay, I get why you're so hyped for your research, but shouldn't you take some time off for a while?" And Rie agrees, saying that non-stop work might ruin his health before the world ends. And he tells him that his health and his research are his own business. And then Hayato is like, "Oh, geez, can you explain what you meant when talking to Benkei, huh?" And then he says, "There's no need to wonder what the aliens are up to. There's no way they leave ZEUTH alone now that all of the members are singularities." And he means not just about being the key to restore space-time, but also that, all of our stuff we've got, we're going to be pretty instrumental in every fight coming up. And so anyone who wants to conquer Earth is going to have to deal with us. And so Kazami mostly tells us to watch the hell out because everyone's going to be gunning for us. And then Minako comes in and she's like, "The 100 Demons and the Fallen Angels having a big fight around Vidara Shrine." It's like, oh jeez. Benkei wonders if the demons just had enough of following the angels around to finally try to destroy them, but we can't just let them fight each other because the shrine might get wrecked. But we're already rushing over and everyone's gonna get ready to launch. And then Professor Kazami thinks internally, "Battles invite more battles. This war with ZEUTH at its center will involve the entire world." He's loving it. And here's Sylvia being annoyed as hell at Sirius because he's decided that Reika should pilot the Lunar Vector rather than her. And she's like, "What the hell is that about?" And he says he had a dream about an incredibly beautiful red rose blooming in the pale moonlight. Its petals formed the pathway of crimson. And she's like, "Okay, so what does that mean?" And he's like, I don't know, but I think it's something to do with our fate. The fate of our bloodline. I want you to wait on standby, just in case." And then Apollo runs over and is like, "Hey Sirius, get in the fucking robot." And then Sirius is like, "Apollo, how do I smell to you?" And then Apollo's like, "What? Nando? What the hell?" And then he's like, "Oh, never mind. And then Apollo's like, "Hey, don't hold me and Reika back while we're out there, okay?" And then Sirius is like, "Of course! I stake my life on making my idealized, beautiful world a reality." And then Sylvia's like, "Oni-sama." Loves her brother. In a weird way. A really weird way. Not another teen movie style. This is Exiles from Paradise. And here's Hitler. He's yelling that we're going to beat the Fallen Angels. And they're like, "Yeah, hell bright." Oni-sama. And so the angels are losing. "Curse you, 100 demons." Yeah, so they're just getting fucking slapped down by the demons. And he can't and Moroha here can't figure out where they got this much power from. But he does notice something real aggravating with the demons. And Hitler's sitting here going, "Yes! The modifications that Professor Gura did. We're invincible! Ah!" And he says how the angels were perfect guinea pigs to try their new strength on. Because basically, Gura's just got hella dimensional power knowledge now. And he's getting readings of space-time being distorted around the nearby shrine. If he can combine the data there, what they have, his research will be complete. And it won't be long before he can perfect a device that lets them draw out dimensional power at will. Which means, they'd have infinite power and have full dominion over the world. And then Hitler then wants to drop the Fallen Angels right away so they can poke at the shrine. Yeah, let their blood flow. And then Dokugenku is like, "Oh, Field Marshal Hitler, ZEUTH is on the way." And obviously, we're here. So here's Corrin freaking out at the fallen angels, the arch enemies of mankind, the harbingers of the world's end. And so she's like, wow, maybe he did come from the Black History, jeez. And we will see that the demons are winning, and Apollo laughs at Moroha, calls him an absolute clown. And then Moroha is real pissed at the Wingless for using such evil power. Sylvia is like, what's that supposed to mean? And he tells us to ask the demons, but regardless, our actions are unpardonable. And then he leaves. Everybody's real confused, and Duke tells everybody to focus on the demons. ZEUTH, man. Fucking ZEUTH! Hates them. He hates us. Damn ZEUTH. And Ryomu asks Hitler what the hell Moroha's talking about, and he says that we'll have the answer carved on our minced bodies. So Goro tells him to release this special anti-ZEUTH weapon. And out come two big boys. And Hitler yells, this world will belong to Emperor Brai, and as such, ZEUTH must die. Now! And Banjo tells Hitler to save the grandiose speeches until he's actually beaten us. And Jerome was like, Hitler, if you're not going to answer me when I ask nicely, I'm going to beat you up till you tell me. And so we need to... mission and objective is beat up Hitler. The SR point is do it within 4 turns. But all the demons, they're tougher than they've ever been. And there's these fucking guys. The combined demon robos. 2L size, but, you know, they're not that good. Sure he's got? Yeah, full angel feather, so he does regen SP. Good, I'm a genius. Got backdrop turn, baby. It's gonna do it, baby. Surf is up. Lady, you picked the wrong turn to adopt. Damn, they're 5 boys. I like the potato one. So there's a weird devil man one. There's the hot potato one. Okay, and everyone is, yeah, so his Tetsuya's like, wow, these guys are way stronger than expected. And then Tetsuya, dang it, shit, this is fucked. And Hitler just cackling. So he's loving the look of surprise on our faces, and we invited this mess onto ourselves. Kei is like, what the fuck does that mean? And Paul's like, just tell us what you mean, fucker. Tell me. And Gura is like, alright, I will enlighten you. The demon soldiers piloting these mechs have all been fortified with human-made techniques. And so Gura says that the 100 demons have been modifying humans to their own kind, but what we do is even crueler. We perform extensive modification on our brethren and reduce them to mere weapons. You know, genetic modification, the enhanced humans, the extended, the cyber new types, mind control. Now humans are trying to wield the fallen angels' power as their own. And then everyone is like, oh fuck, he's right. Maybe we're the real monsters. Jeez. And Sirius and Silver are like, wait, what? Are they talking about us using the fallen angels' power as our own? And then Apollo's like, nah, he's just talking a load of shit to throw us off our game. And then Hitler's like, remember Morrow's words of humans using evil power? And then he just has a laugh that we weaponized that captured fallen angel child. And then everybody is like, wait, what, you mean Futaba? Isn't he meant to be under Fudo's care? And Luna Maria is like, did he decide to experiment on the child? And then Shin is like, what the? How could he do such a thing? And then Camille's like, yeah. He's like, damn it, you! And then Camille's like, calm down, Shin. Calm down. Don't listen to what this guy's saying. He sucks. But there's no other explanation, really, is there? And Hitler finishes that the demons have agents deep in our Federation who stole the data from the angel research and all other kinds of enhancements, and they've been using them on their soldiers. No. It's Hitler with a D. Hitler. Field Marshal Hitler with a D. Not Hitler with a T. Hitler with a D. He's different. Yeah, and so they've just been stealing all the info, and all these forbidden powers that humans have unleashed will beckon our own destruction. And so Rand just Damare, he's like, shut the fuck up, dude. You're the ones using the evil power. That makes you super evil. You don't get to get on your high horse and give a shit after all that. And then again, if there are people trying to weaponize the fallen angel kid, then we're certainly not going to put up with it. And then okay, apparently. Yeah, so okay, so after we dealt with you, those guys are next on the line. And then Jim's like, yeah. We're not going to lose to any damn demons. So everyone gets hype as hell. Ooh. Looks like the only thing they did was piss us off. 100 Demon Empire? We won't be defeated by your cowardly tricks. And then, I'm impressed that your spirit hasn't been dampened despite the circumstances. Hitler is a small D. But it's all pointless for our enhanced soldiers, and you'll learn that soon. What's wrong, Sirius? Get your head in the game. Plus Hudo, what's what? Have we wrecked these guys? Understood. And then, brother. And so everyone goes to maximum morale. So, I shouldn't have bothered giving this boy any extra juice. I should have just cast Seal and then drove in here, attacked that guy, and then map attacked the fuck out of all of them. But that's fine. I didn't know the thing was gonna happen. Whoop! Titan Javelin. Come here, Titan 3. Titan 3. It is always best trying to beat up Hitler. He sucks. Everybody hates him. Titan Javelin, extend. No better. Titan Zanba. Titan Giri. Titan Zanba. And then Niten Giri. So Niten is 2 heavens. But that's what it's called when you dual wield. Because the guy who invented that was a fucking clown. He used the shield! You're done, little demon man. Titan fun. And now he's gonna support himself. And then he just stops the javelin on him again. Absolutely destroyed that man. Yeah, and we can't use the Sylvia move because Sylvia's not here. This sucks. Serious, what boost does he have? Oh, that's fucking useless. But he does have the long range saber. She's got hidden away. Serious. We're alright. Let's throw some shuriken. The exploding shuriken. Heavenly swords. Dragon thunder. Yep. Wow. It's because Reika knows that the most powerful thing in the world is the Beyblade. He's kicked that demon to death. And you become the Shuriken exactly. Give the news big fucking head. I'd be very surprised if Get Robo Arc didn't show up in like the very next thing after the anime's finished. There's got to be a Beyblade that's just shuriken. I think every Beyblade is just a shuriken. If you try hard enough. That's Surika. What is a shuriken except the Beyblade that's flown out of the special Beyblading arena? Mazinga Goredo. You know what? I will stand literally one further away. Excellent work, boss. Excellent work. No, just goes custom mail work facilities every kid's dead. That's incredible. You haven't to give Beyblade for mind ramming you into thinking spinning tops are cool? Spinning tops are cool. 100 Demon Empire forever! Banzai! But what about the Dreidel? The Holy Element Beyblade. Bum, bum, bum. That's what Moses used to see. Literally, yes. That's canon. Both Christian and Beyblade, which is obviously the same canon. Moses used a Beyblade to part the sea. That happened. They even had pictures of it in the show. They showed you footage from the time. Colorized, obviously, but... Robo. Kuragani no Shiro Super Roboto Mazinga Z. Nada. Dovesse Tekken Rocket Punch Imada Dasuta Presto Fire. Z. Now here are these fucking bozos. They bang like this anymore. It's damn true, they don't. The Super Robot was the Easter stream where they had all a Jam Project there, and they had their special Jam Project concert thing about it. It was rad as hell, but they did have old Anarchy there, and he's very old now. He's very, very old. And I was worried he was gonna die while singing the Combattler song. Thank you, Roger. Just got to decide his age, yeah. He's also rad as hell. But it was really nice when, like, it was all of them singing together, not just him. And all the others could come in and help him. And he didn't look like he was going to cry anymore. So that was much nicer. Come on, level 4 on that boy. Spin Sosa. Yeah, you gotta put him in the mustache robo. The white mustache robo. I want the dang boat to turn into a big Grungust. Give me a 3L size Grungust. In the game and real life. I got my Cybuster back on display and my Hookabine Boxer. They managed to not get destroyed in the move, so that was nice. Wait. Thanks, Kate. Shoulder cannon. Zambo Toro. I think it's better for grunt clearing to have this boy in charge. I just love Corin's little eyes on his little robot, his stupid little head. I love being Super Robot. I mean, you don't have to have an anime to be in Super Robot Wars, right? It helps, but it's not a requirement. I mean, if this dude's juiced to the gills, he doesn't need to be getting the box. Always go home. Doesn't cross the for all that's. Yeah, I mean, exactly, for all that's worth. I was in fucking Cross Omega. Time for the Roost Hurricane! did like seeing all the Olympians doing anime victory poses. It proves that the next generation is in good hands. None of them did a rocket punch to win the shot put though, but I would understand not wanting to unleash such a forbidden technique. Damn, Koji Kudo got, but also Mazinga Z! Literally invincible. He's Mudeki. Literally invincible. And then he burps on a guy and they die. So I found out something about Knights of Magic. Like, the Knights of Magic anime cuts, like, the first, like, 5 volumes or some shit. It's fucking nonsense. Like, it condenses it all down into the first episode. So the first episode is just hell. And he was like, yeah, like everybody thinks that dude is a lady. That's just what happens. Conversion's never had any piece of media. I don't know about that. Yeah, chapters 1 to 5 of the manga are condensed into episode 1, skipping all of the main guy's childhood and rushing him into the school where he becomes the mecha designer. So we got that to look forward to. Condense the time into full voice or let him immediately die. At least you will die happy. Level 8 prevail on the boy, very nice. Bang, 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 bang. Sun attack, scatter shot. Finfun was working on this proof magic is real. No, it's proof that the S adapters are very strong. Because if you don't have the S adapter, they're bad rank. They're bad rank. Absolute garbage. Oh, here comes the big boy stomping in. But the OG don't pick it there, we'll get if anything. Probably nothing. I want to know if the Hakuman's gonna get an upgrade. Or if it's gonna be like Zelgard, where it just gets new moves. Or if it will have an upgraded form where it becomes like Boxer or Gunner, right? As like the Super Shoot evolution and the Super Robot style evolution. Okay, just taking off the bag glasses? No, it can't do that. Can't do that. Everyone will think it's a Gundam then. Come here, Titan 3. Titan 3. I'm just gonna do that again to these bozos. Oh yeah, that's a Thunder Break. Thunder Break. Power. Thunder break. The typhoon. Dash, dash. Genki Doku Genki. That wasn't even Doku Genki, it was just a fancy man. Yeah, let's use up all of my juice. It's that power. Thunder break. At least these guys aren't in white formation. Oh yeah, genius, real mature. Get fucking big whammy. Mazinga! Better smash your shit in. Start 2% of your run. Damn, lucky. Yeah, so there's the Devilman missile spitter, Drillhead Man who also spits missiles, Crabbler, and Hot Potato, and then just the spiky arms guy. Big wheel rocket punch. Yeah, they're only making him stronger. They're giving him more and more crit chance with every blow. How's everybody? How you doing, John? How's everybody doing? I got to blow up this guy within 4 turns, and that was turn 1. So that was pretty good turn. All turns considered, pretty good turn. Bitch cake and don't regret it. Damn, lucky. Now I hope he's alright. Eureka. Leveling up. I was gonna say I didn't give him. Damn, the one place I don't want him to be is that square, in fact. Get the robo. Get the robo. With this new strength at our disposal, the 100 Demon Empire's victory is all but assured. Yeah, save your glee for after you've defeated us, Hitler. We won't go down till we thwart your schemes and your evil power. Stubborn fools, you refuse to give up even in the face of our might. We believe in humanity's future just as much as you believe in the Empire's victory. As long as we have that, no one will beat us. Bing, damn. Get more electricity cables. Come on, bring us out. Bum, bum, bum. Target. At least 30 secrets for more. I want 30 secrets. Is that it? Gonna get the gold unicorn, the Phoenix? I would be very surprised if we didn't. Doing about the Phoenix? Whoever the fuck you want. The moon's not even out. What's the fucking point in being alive? Presto vaya. Fucking died, just melted. Yes, because they made everybody mad. You don't have to do that. You just fight this guy instead. You guys think you're gonna see for the OG characters? Edge, the lady, SRX team, the weird dog. On it. Joe? Joe? Oh. That boy just learned love. Done with Dokugenki already. Fuck that guy. Okay, like if you're just news, I want it to have an upgrade because upgrades are cool. It gives you more robot. Let's see if she says the line. Yeah, like I'm hoping it'll get the frame option so you can have it be the Hakumen 30, the 30 gunner, or the 30 boxer. Detonator! No any response. Not even, she didn't even say the one phrase that she has to say. Bolderoiser. Yeah, if Akira Kamiya wasn't super retired, I imagine they would have got the crew together. Give me the Hakumen 30 boxer and it has triple X on the knuckles. So when it punches you, it leaves a big XXX dent in them. Bolderoiser. This rostrum story. I think T. Like the T list has got all of the boys. It's got G Gundam, Gunbuster, Guncross Sword. It's getting all of the shows with G together. Sige, Rokugenki. Curse you! Thanks, Lauren.
計画しておく。二度と私に近寄らぬことだ。
大胆キャノン。敵確認。攻撃します。
Vibes are going to really work on a computer? Damn. I know that their requirements, they say, are a lot higher than you actually need because it run on basically potato.
I feel the fire!
As long as it goes then, damn, then that's definitely going to be the rough one. Time to become a hacker. Heavy or damn, genius, genius. Soul on Gainer, very nice. Koshiroku Beam! Wow, that's a funny little monkey. Kuragami no Shiro Super Roboto Mazinga Zetto. See? That guy was like, oh yeah, I did 4,000 damage to him, I'll get him. Nah, it's over. Someone produced it 5,000 damage to him. If you don't one-shot this boy, you're fucking done. Ding, 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 ding. ZEUTH. Alright, that's a Soul Graviton Nova. I don't know that Emma needs to be defending Garion, but she can. Get him, Eiji.
大きいのぶっ放しちゃって。
分かったエイジおやそれグラビトンノバ
Hitler still hits like a fucking truck though, so we've got to look out for that. Damn. Have a good one. Bang, 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 bang. Hot potato coming through. Hot potato. Keep your eyes on this. Prepare yourselves, fuckers. He fucking sword cut Hitler, eat shit. Oh, it's like a portable all over again. He just sword cut this Joker, sword cut his damn battleship. Beautiful. Hyper Mega Launcher. That's what you mean. a lot though.
ー鬼にビビるアポロ様じゃね
私も上を向かなければ。
え。よし、3人で全てを見渡すぞ。俺は大地に、私は空に。無限きます。させてもらうぜ。
Just all the damage there if I can take in. They don't have the big skill because the lady's gone, but they do have big defense. They're just skilled enough to defeat them. So he has lines against Duke where he's just like, the things to victory is irrelevant, victory is all that matters. And Duke's like, damn, that's bad actually. Use the damn moon attack, Cappe. Alright, here we go. Finishing move. Moon attack. Zambotsuri. Alright, Harry, I need you to do 67 damage. He's doing his best. Jeez.
今ので終わりだと思わぬことだ。後顧の憂いとなるものは立っておく。
you hang. Nano skin armor, very nice. Very nice. Levels up abound also. Yes, I'll point. Get. So, Hitler's pushed the ship to the limit, and he tells Gura to eject and take the data he needs to finish the manipulator and flee while he provides cover. So. They go towards the shrine, and Tokoki's like, oh, Gura's aboard the plane. If we capture him, that's our ticket to figuring out what the demons and the angels are up to. And so Apollo's like, yep, I'm on it. And then Hitler begs Gura to complete the device. Hitler. And then he yells glory to the 100 Demon Empire. And just suicide blasts into Aquarion, and everyone's wait, what the hell? You okay, Apollo? Like, yeah, that guy just blew himself up. What the hell? And so Gura's gone, but the Aquarion's in mostly one piece. But Apollo isn't really happy because they would have been able to dodge that if Sirius wasn't a distracted little shithead. And Sirius, all he does is just apologize, and Apollo's like, hey, let Pierre have your spot if your head's not in the game. Give your seat to Pierre. But then more guys come into the area, and it's these clowns. And it's the Black Nerve Ash, he's that Dewey guy. Yep. And so everyone's like, yep, they're trying to stop us from meeting Sakuya. Jurgens asks if Dominic's not going to launch the special mech. And he seems hesitant, but then he says, assault Aquarians, launch! Those are Aquarians, 3 of them. And then, ugh! What's wrong, Reika? That Aquarian, Glenn's piloting it. Yeah, there's Glenn. He's weird. Glenn, is that really you? You know this man? Yeah, he trained as an element with us. But he got hit by a fallen angel attack and went into a coma. We thought he was still hospitalized. But that feather on his face. Is that a fallen angel feather? Then, when Hitler said people weaponizing the angel's power, he was talking about that. And then, Jurgens, never thought we'd be fielding something like that, even to score some wins. And don't, Captain. All units open fire. Bring ZEUTH down. And then, where's Dewey using Featherface there when I'm already on the job? I'm taking all these idiots out and proving I'm the most reliable one around. And then, Anemone, your mind can't endure much more of these battles. At this rate, you'll... And then, talk to me, Glenn. It's me, Reika. He don't say shit. It's no use, Reika. Doesn't look like he has a speck of independent thought in his head. He'll only follow orders, like a machine. Ah, dang it! How could people do something like this? Are these the fruits of man encroaching upon forbidden territory? Evil power, unforgivable sins, hideous world. Glenn. Serious, Reika? We gotta put a stop to him. Apollo? That guy's your friend, right? So our job to pin him down. Let's go! Now it's this one. So, we need to blow up... the Delta and the Omega. I believe this is Delta and this is Omega before we blow up the Alpha. Okay, no, this one's the Omega and this one's the Delta, and they both don't really do much at all, their shit. But Glenn, he's the rude boy. He's got accuracy and crit rate. He's 0 from the Mega Mamps. And he's got all the morale raising moves, and so he gets to be the big boy morale, and then he throws his big moves with big crit. And it has no post movement attacks, and it runs for Aquarian. Dun, 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 dun. But luckily, Tsugeki. Seems like a fine one. You could get more, but I can't get the extra turn. But that's fine. Exit it.
イルバーシュ、俺たちに力を。
Beautiful, 115,000 right there. Love it. They're level 9 on the boy though. At least the guys are in various formations. You got some in wide and a couple in centre. When it's like, oh yeah, one squad will always be one position, you're just like, oh okay, I guess the squad system doesn't exist for a couple of turns. It's the only move you can get them with, so... this boy defending? Taking only fucking 10 damage. He doesn't even prevail yet. He's just defending. Drill, Spazer, Storm, Marine Spazer. Let's do the Drill Spazer Storm just because it's higher in the list, and for basically no other reason than that. It has S rank versus ground, and the Marine one has S rank in the sea. And I think the double Spazer has S rank in the sky, but also. Okay, never mind. This guy, even when he's not defending, only takes 10. Powerful Duke Fleet. He loves this lovely green world. Combination cross. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Stop, bomba. Space Thunder. Damn, can't even hit her. Well, you know what that means. Just defend, Mr. Man. I mean, double burning fire, this guy. Bye. His giant robot friend. Koji can fly in the sea. He can swim in the sky. He can fly beneath the sea with his giant robot friend Mazinger Z. Yeah, that'll do it. Bung, 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 bungy bung, bungy bung, bungy 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 bung, bungy bungy bung, bungy bung bung bung. Gun pod. There was a strong attack, huh? Alright. need to blow up an Anemone though, because she's awful. Oh, actually, we've got cutscene first. So, watch out, guys! Something's coming. More enemies. Friendlies wouldn't be coming here. Stay frosty. That's. Here's Alan. Big duo, you still live, Schwartz? And here's Alan. No, that time he truly did vanish in the flames. This big duo remained, mind. Who are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Roger Smith. I am Alan Gabriel. I've come to deliver you a message of death in my lord's stead. Quit beating around the bush. You're Roger's enemy, right? That's right. My sincerest apologies for just waltzing in during this messy skirmish of yours. In that case, I command you to leave here at once and don't come back. No, I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, I'm not a gopher. I've got a job to do, and I'll do it to the letter. So, you already had another person who refuses to parley. As used to it as I may be, that still aggravates. Alright, heads up, everyone. Here's the groups moving to attack both sides. Such dangerous powers are gathered here. They must be removed quickly, lest the very foundation of the world be disturbed. These are not yours to wield, and it's time you realized it. Exiles from paradise. And so, it's him and a bunch of Bonapartes. Dun, 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 dun. And Alan's pretty strong. He's got the good counter. He gives good movement and crit. Dun, dun, dun. He's got a bunch of HP. He's just Swartz, but a bit better. Dun, dun. And he's got an all attack. We need to blow him up for the ending point, which we can do. That's no problem. Let's look at the Bonaparte. Alan, the Bonaparte. Sorry. Not a problem for Camille. See if he's gonna death. I did see it. It's very good. Yeah, she got that double image, that lift technique.
状況が分かっていない悪い子は手が押しときだ。
こういうのイラつくんだってば。
Emma, give me that money and that XP, please. Oh, thunder.
て言ってわからない奴はこうだ。最後に浮かぶ文字が君にわかるかな。答えは自分の目で確かめたまえ。
Love the cut-in for the dynamic kill. Two levels each, not bad, not bad. Shin just learned Soul, very nice. You! How dare you! That's enough, Anemone. Stand down. Are you kidding? What's the point of my life if I pull back from this? I'll have nothing! No, the Colonel would never abandon you. You're very important to him. He said so himself. Ooh. No, he didn't even... He forgot that she was a human being, but alright. Don't make him sad. Please, return. Alright, I'll go home. I may be speaking out of line here, but let that girl keep doing this and it'll be too much for her. I know. And then, Anemone, despite everything, you'll still go on fighting as the Colonel's puppet. Dominic, you know the guy on that ship, Brenton? Met her once before, along with that girl, Anemone. Think, Dominic, is this really the time to be doing this? Wow. Big jump. Bumped him. I mean, that's a pretty good map attack, except Duke flees in the fucking way. Ryoma. Yes, it is defeat the Aquarian Alpha. So that means I can come attack this fucking guy as much as I want. I hope. So, Bringa. Yeah, that's fine, they can just sit there. Oh wow, Bob stealing fucker. Halloween. Now everybody whiffing. It's the over skill. Hyper Mega Launcher. How do you say that? Dringing. Yeah, how do you spell this? It's a dodgy boat. It's a dodgy boat, I guess. Pain Shelter. Looks like they're getting blasted. It was Ambot Moon Attack.
Duo action.
It's Alan. This is gonna stink, Cape. I'm not gonna lie to you.
なかなかやるじゃん。
Because that gives big Roostim vibes. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it was animated by the same studio that did the Batman animated series, like the same Korean thing, maybe. It's the exact same studio. Yeah, beautiful. Nailed it. I'm a genius. I don't think Bruce Timm worked on it, just the same animation studio. Got the zo? Support with the jump. The big jump. Hey, what's the range on sudden impact? 4? You can get the support then. Big duo. The big duo. So you modified Schwartz's machine? The man was a fool. The truth drove him to madness and he travelled the world claiming he was to spread it. Answer me, Alan Gabriel. Do you know something about the truth Schwartz spoke of? Why wouldn't I? The truth follows the great power, and that power will be ours. Great power? The underlying law of the universe. Its foundation. Power the likes of you aren't worthy to know. I mean, he's talking a lot of shit for a guy who's about to get stomped on.
こちらシン先行する。後でなんかおごれよな。仕事にベストを尽くす。ただそれだけだ。ビッグオ行くぞ。
You're the Arcline. The Moby Dick anchor. Because the Arcline is his IB.
バイバイ。
Bye bye. Punched him right in the buns. God, what the hell is he so good? What the hell?
やっとお前を殺すことができるな、ロジャー・スミス。
I bring you a message of death, Roger Smith.
アクション。
Big duo. Action.
一行の走行を甘く見ない言葉。
火星は多い方がいいでしょ。
Go, Iron Gear.
最大パワーでウルトラジャンプだ。
Full power to the Ultra Jump. It's an anime, ain't it? Bonk. You're wearing a blindfold, strongest shadow known to me. It's the strongest hat shadow.
なかなかの攻撃だ。それでこそ殺しがい
He's a
があ
big
る。
O. He's got them high contrast areas. There you go. Now Camille's got soul. Let's get a dynamic kill, shall we? I don't think Shah's counterattack is taken up as a bundle
ガ
slot.
ソリンでもこれだけのパワーが出るのよね。ギャリアの場合。
I love that because he's flying, he just drops the shit and it falls off screen instead of throwing it to the side and sitting there. With the ground animation, he's just like, "Ugh." Sorry.
こんなクソ。
Cornaxo. Brugel namida harate.
よいしょ。
Kikan wo.
なあ。死なばもろたま。
You're dead, guy. Fucking got him. Why didn't they dodge? Can't dodge a nuke, can you? It's too strong. Now he's got soul. Beautiful. Pain shelter. Let's go that the other pass too wrong. No. It's just too strong. The undodgeable of these. Exactly. Fuck you, Glenn. Iron cutter. It's got the Nice. Taking rocket for
ダメージチェック問題はない
damage check 問題はない damage check no problems
迎撃開始
Ooh, that's a gun sorry but Koji Kabuto has a photon map barrier because he hangs out with an overman so it's fine. I mean, he doesn't. He hangs out with the golem. Oh no, he does hang out with the overman. Never mind. Hangs out with two overmans. Three levels now, that ain't bad. Sand. Very nice. Yeah, and he's like, let's come to this, gotta pull out. Yeah. It's time to pull back, and Dominic has no complaints and will defer to his judgment. But he has doubts about this whole fight they're doing. Wing, wing. Yeah, that's that guy who's getting refilled. Give him the I-beam, the arc line. Fucking 10 damage on that boy. That's a Chrome Buster right there, baby. Nick Rogers tough. Now he's got soul. Sudden impact seems fine. Yeah, he's got Valor too. Yeah, here we go. The big duo feels it. The power in your mech is unacceptable. What, you mean the Gunleon's repair gear? And Rand's like, nah, he's talking about the sphere. Internally, of course. Taiji, the great power. It's not something your ilk should possess. Taiji? Asa can use that word too. Oi, oi, quit whining about other people's mechs, guy. The Gunleon belongs to the Beta Services and ain't none of your business. Boya, boya. Fucking bonk. Walker machines, they're strong.
が抜けるほどアクセルを踏み込む
Power.
上がれ俺の破壊魂
Yeah, he's gonna let it loose. His destructive soul. His soul of destruction. His destructive spirit. He's laying it all out. He's gonna wreck this dude. The version of the Big O theme in this game? Only one. And then the bad news theme. Yosha. Well, crush. Feels good to go all out.
倍にして返してやる
Over freeze bullet. Ah, the Overdevil's kin. Keep on fighting and you too will end up as part of it. Those threats ain't gonna work on me. I'd never let King Gainer end up like something like that. You've no idea, do you? Ah, well, I'll just kill you and be done with it. You thank me and grant you death before you turn into a demon. I don't know, dude. I think maybe you're piss and frozen, so you're extra sad now. Thank you with it. Thank you, Sarah. Final stage yet? Nope. Nope. Soon the boy will get the move.
こちらシン先行する後でなんかおごれよな
Then you're gonna die to the support boys, Alan?
できればこのような手段に訴えたくなかったが仕方ない It's showtime!
It's showtime. Maybe the anchor. Walk. Bye bye.
永遠に眠っていたまえ
He's having a little giggle. Bye-bye, Alan. Beautiful. Okay, he's like, ugh. Big duo and I aren't in sync yet? Alan Gabriel, tell me what you and your master are after. Oh, don't be so hasty, negotiator. We'll be seeing each other again after all. Won't be long, but until then, farewell. For a world without Biggs. Yeah, do you have any idea who that man is, Roger? I can hazard a guess as to who his master is, but not regarding their objectives. That man is trying to eliminate me because I got out of Paradigm City. Oh, yeah, absolutely, my guy. He's a fuck man. Just shoot him with a gun. For a world without Biggs. Glenn, listen to us, please! Glenn, they sacrificed you too to this horrible power? Serious, Reika? We ain't got time to be sad and scared. Takes an Aquarian to beat an Aquarian. We gotta stop him. Bing, bingy, bing, bingy, bing, bingy, bingy, bing. And then we'll Aquarian bop him, I think. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Whatever. There's usually like a couple of decompression stages towards the end where it'll just be like, oh yeah, here's a thing where it's like 3 turns, blow up all the guys, and it's over, and you're like, oh nice. But then sometimes it is just like, more guys arrive. Incredible. Let's look at his PSG. Oh, it's just this guy. And he comes in. deal. Miracle me up, baby. Is it green girl's face? Yeah, it's the fallen angel feather.
So go here.
私も上を向かなければ。
よし、3人で全てを見渡すぞ。俺は大地に、私は空に。
Find another line where he's like, I am the earth and I am the sky. Bonk. See you, fucker. And we get a fallen angel feather. Beautiful. Alright, so he decombines. Reika calls out to him, and he just flies off. So it seems like our voices just aren't reaching him yet. And then Hypno Sound. And Jun is detecting the quantum pattern again. This feeling, it's Toma. I've come for you. What's he talking about? The dark envoy bearing a rainbow-coloured light will beckon the wings of the sun. Was that supposed to mean Rena? I think that fallen angel wants the wings of the sun to come with him. He's after Apollo then? Yeah, get real. That guy took Baron's life. Who'd ever want to be buddies with him? But humans also took their child. Serious, what? I want you, wings of the sun. Oh, enough of your nonsense. You're gonna pay for all the tons of people you took. And then, serious, both sides have sinned. It's not a matter of numbers. What the? Don't make any sense, serious. Why have you been fighting all this time then? To create an era without conflict, to make my beautiful dream a reality. The Aquarian split up? Master Sirius, where are you going? You called out to me, didn't you? Answer me! So he flies on over. Sirius! Wait, you can't fight him alone. Reika goes too. Reika. Mezametamai. Awaken. Mezametamai. Yo. See, now he's got a feather. Ugh. Hey, that thing coming out of his arm. Oh, it's a wing, a fallen angel wing. Then Sirius is one of them? Reika, I'd hoped that at least you would accept me as I am. Brother, why? Forgive me, Sylvia. My path was never here. You're talking crazy, Sirius. Don't go! But if I walk this path, I'll find my perfect world. At long last, I see it. Let us go to where your wings will bloom. Atlantia. And so off they go. Everyone's yelling for Sirius and their brother. It's like, does that mean he really was the wings of the sun? Hypno Sound. More fallen angels? More fallen angels. Yeah, damn it, they're trying to get payback for the Futaba kid? Even so, I can't let this be the end or I'll never get to go after my brother. Sylvia, here I come. Apollo, Reika, let's combine. Right. Aquarian Angel! How? Even if the vector machines are similar, forcing a combination like that is... Such is the power of humans. All units, support the Aquarian and rout the fallen angels. But we can't go on like this forever. Renton, get over to the Vodar Shrine. Huh? We'll drop Norb over there too, hurry. Alright, let's go, Renton. You got it. And so they go over. Come on, with me, Renton. Eureka. Right. No, it's because when we blew up the last guy, he split up into 3 planes. And so we had 2 spares of the not main one. Go for it, Renton. Alright, listen up, you lot. We've got to hold the line with our lives till they come back. Aye, boss. I ain't letting anything mess with those kids. Yeah, she forced the square peg through the circle hole, which is what they call it nowadays. So here we are in the shrine. See that, Renton? Eureka? Flower bud? That's right, this place at the heart of the shrine is Lady Sakuya's room. She's somewhere in there, then? That is her. I'm back, my Lady Sakuya. That's just flower bud, right? Can you feel it? Yeah. Seems to me she was also waiting for you. How long has it been, Lady Sakuya? I've led Eureka and Renton, and the Nervash here. Renton, how much do you know about the Great Wall? Only rumours and what Holland said. But it disappeared when the break fused the worlds, right? What do you think was beyond the Great Wall? I don't know. 40 years ago, the sleeping scub coral, which had become the ground of the Promised Land, created someone as a means to talk to humanity. That was Lady Sakuya. Then, yeah, that's right. Her mission was the same as Eureka's, and I was chosen as her partner. Indeed, the 2 of us were in yours and Eureka's shoes. You were... Eureka, you should hear the rest from Lady Sakuya herself. How? Don't worry, Renton, I understand. I need to enter the flower. Here I go. So she just walks into the flower and is just gone. It's alright. The rest is in Lady Sakuya's hands. But legends say our original homeworld was lost to calamity. Our ancestors went to find a new one among the stars, which they called the Promised Land. However, what they did was simply return to the same homeworld. Huh? People abandoned its old name and rechristened it, now covered and transformed by the scub coral as Promised Land. Because that's what they decided when they first left to call the place they would return to. The place they'd return to? The world they'd abandoned after a calamity? They'd call it the Promised Land? Wait, you don't mean... That's right, I arrived at the same conclusion after hearing the stories of Arthur and ZEUTH. We're humans of an Earth that dated many, many years after the Black History. The Promised Land we lived in was an alternate universe version, born from the break that happened at the final moments of the Black History. Just like Garrett and Apollo, our old world was a separate future of the post-Black History. Fucking guy. And then, boink! Here's Lady Sakuya. Hello, Eureka. Hello, Sakuya. I always wanted to meet you. You're the second person to ever come inside my heart. And my first guest in 40 years. Been looking forward to meeting you too. So, will you listen to my story? I've wanted to tell of me and Norb for a long time. And then... She'll be a while, so let's continue. Back in our time, Lady Sakuya and I were given the mission of crossing the Great Wall. Mission? As told by the High Priest, was for me to cross into eternity, convey our people's heartfelt desire, and free the land from the negative energies that bind it. The land? Do you mean the scub coral? Yep, and it was said that what lay beyond the Great Wall was the true Promised Land. But it disappeared after the break. If crossing it was to be our mission, what are we supposed to do now? Nah, you don't need to do anything special. Eh? Just live happily in this world, since you're already in the true Promised Land. The true Promised Land. Shinno. And so these bozos hang out and Eureka takes her hat off and she's got her bad hair and she looks like the fucking Joker. But Norb had been chosen as my caretaker and he was supposed to never speak in my presence. Right. But listen, one day he went and spoke to me by accident. It was then that... You fell in love? Oh, you can't just come out and say it like that. That's how Tifa and Rena would talk to me. Nah, so it's good you've got more friends than just Renton. Yep. But 2 of us fell in love that moment. I was so happy. Well, I couldn't really help it. All the other monks who tended me were so uptight. Norb was the one who taught me how to smile. I know the feeling. We were unable to cross the Great Wall. And then you were transformed into a flower bud and Norb had a compact drive embedded in his chest. It's like, yeah, he did do that, didn't he? They did get fucked up. We couldn't cross the Great Wall, but now I'm certain there was another world beneath the coral that formed our land. The original form of that planet, a world with a bountiful nature just like this one. Our Earth. Cross the Great Wall and we'd be in the true promised land. Right, and in doing so laid hope for mankind and the scub coral. So, go and live with Eureka, Renton, and you surely find the answer in this world. Oh, living together as humanity and Corallians interacting with each other. I think Lady Sakuya should be entrusting her wishes to Eureka by now. So, yeah. Honestly, it all ended in a huge failure, but after it was done, I learned something. That you were going to be born. Don't be sad, I don't regret that failure one bit. That day when we tried to cross the Great Wall, it was the first time he called me Sakuya. It was then we became one. So happy. What about you? How do you feel about Renton? And then in the show, she just, like, has a fucking book where she draws a big heart, and it's filled with lots of little hearts. She's like, oh, I'm jealous. Jealous? Because of all the things you have. Renton, your friends, Nervash. But, you afraid of the humans? The battle today was scary and sad. I know that not all humans are kind people, but what about Renton? And what about your friends in ZEUTH? I like all of them. Then you'll be fine. After all, you're already in the true promised land. Don't be afraid of becoming one. That kid's head over heels for you. Right. I'm sure it'll be good to you. Yeah. Be happy, Eureka. And Eureka? Yeah. Yeah. Be happy, Eureka. You too, Sakuya. And Eureka, do you want me to get rid of the scar on your face? No need. This is proof of the life I've had. You're strong. But at least let me help you a little bit. Huh? Good luck to you both. Now she pops and she doesn't have hair that looks like she's got chewing gum in it. I have to get it all shaved off. She's got, like, regular hair now. Eureka! Don't worry, everything's fine. What did Lady Sakuya say? Be happy. Ah, I see. Soka. Lady Sakuya. Soka. Sakuya-sama. Soka. I see. Your hair's grown. Sakuya's doing, I think. Bonk. Oh, the battle outside's getting worse. It's alright. She said she was going to take the care of that too. Her power had been sustaining her barrier around the shrine all this time. The fact we could feel the attack shockwave means she decided to use that power for something else. Something else? Alright, get going, you two. Glad to have met you. Well, don't talk as if you've never seen us again. Meetings all happen subtly, but through these people change and move on. Farewells are also sudden. But you mustn't dwell on the abruptness. Norb. Go, Renton, Eureka. Even if what lies ahead is covered in darkness, wherever you two tread becomes your path. Right. And off they run. Then Renton and Eureka ain't back yet. Still no contact. Yeesh. Didn't think we'd be taking on a mob of angels after going through demons, feds, and that propeller guy. Quit your whining. We grown-ups gotta stand our ground till the kids come back. Hey, over there, it's the Nervash. What is it? Let's go, Eureka. Let's get back to him. Right. And now she's like a goo creature in the show. She's like a weird little jelly blob now. Norb, I've been waiting. Sakuya. You finally called out to me. I've waited for this since that day. Let's begin. For the sake of those children. And for ourselves. And then he opens his shirt. They touch his little drive. Why does she live on fire? It's just a weird little creature. Oh, it's the sound that precedes a warp. Fallen angels are gathering. Boink. Pitiful wings, bound to an everlasting prison. Won't be long before you're free. So, wait just a bit more. And she fucking seven swells them. Just bleh. The fallen angels disappeared? Did Sakuya do that? Little clappy Alan. Bravo, bravo! How wonderful they're going to behold a portion of that power with my very own eyes. Alan Gabriel, when did he get on the gecko? Run, Dorothy, he's after you. He's like, don't bother me. Yeah, he's like, don't bother me. Out of the way. Dorothy, I'll be taking you Moreau's little doll, foolish negotiator. How'd he survive the fall? He's a cyborg. Bastard, what are you taking her for? Wanna know, do you? You'll have to come to Paradigm City then. That is, if you can. And off he runs. What the hell's he gonna... What the hell's that scarecrow gonna do with her? Alan Gabriel, what is it that you know? What is the purpose of Paradigm City? Meanwhile, at the 100 Demon Empire Science Fortress Island, so Gura has told Bry that Hitler sacrificed himself, and he's like, oh yeah, he's an honourable warrior to the last. Brilliant, love Hitler, great. And then so Gura says it's his turn next to act. His life work on a device capable of freely drawing out dimensional power is nearly complete, and the first demonstration will be turning their island fortress into an invincible flying fortress. And Bry is already impressed, but Gura says that's just a basic application of it, and peanuts compared to what dimensional power can actually do. To fully secure the Empire's dominance of the world, they must venture towards an even deeper understanding of this energy. And he thinks where they're going to get what they need is a spot on Earth where dimensional energy is regularly detected. The spot is a city that forbids outsiders. The dimensional power's holy land, to speak. Take it over, and control over the energy is as good as theirs. And it's come to the point where he thinks they can pierce the barrier that keeps the city isolated from the world. And of course, it's Paradigm City. Paradigm City. That town will be the foothold of our worldwide conquest. Ready all troops for deployment. As soon as the Science Fortress Island's modifications are complete, the 100 Demon Empire will march into Paradigm City. Hail Bry! And now, we go to the bazaar. And so, Segumi's talking about how Sylvia's been locked in her room since the battle ended. And Apollo grumbles that all the sniffing in the world's not going to bring Sirius back. But seeing as no one knows what to say to Sirius, to Sylvia, the only option is to leave her alone. Pierre figures the rest of the elements need time for that whole mess to sink in as well. The good news is that the military Vector Omega seems capable of filling in for Vector Mars, so that's nice. And that ends up with the Aquarian Angel. Jin says that while searching the battlefield, we did recover a Vector Delta as well, and a second Omega we could use. But we haven't found a Vector Alpha yet, so they're not going to be doing too much. Rena then says that maybe someone else found it, so we should try checking the nearby bazaar. And because we blew up the two bozos before we blew up the guy, we could buy the Vector Machine. Got the delicious bread, and after. Then I was gonna, I'm buying another Mega Booster, baby. Love them. And so we buy the Vector Machine. Astanage is surprised that we bought something like this in the bazaar, and Jun says we didn't even have to pay much because only Elements can pilot it, so nobody else wanted it. Pierre's volunteered to pilot the Omega in the original Aquarian, so it falls to Reika to handle the new Alpha, and she's better suited since she did get training for the Vector Sol after all. And so whoever's not assigned to pilot the original Aquarian can get into the Assault Aquarian and help out, which means Jun and Segumi, being Omega and Delta. So Segumi eagerly accepts, but Jun's like, well, who's going to pilot the Lunar if Reika's going to be in the Assault? And Apollo's like, that's still Sylvia. I'm going to drag her out of her room if need be. And then he's like, don't you get it, Sylvia? You won't change anything by staying in there. You need to come out. You've got a war to fight. And so we get the Aquarian Alpha. So we get our own